What's up, everybody? This is OHM coming at you with another singles review. And so we got NoBIGDyl dropping 2 tracks. First one we're going to talk about is Sweet Dreams, Breathe Easy, Freestyle, and then Parabolic. So let's get started. First, Sweet Dreams, Breathe Easy, Freestyle. Very subtle track that he came out with. Just like Lecrae's, it was very dark toned, but I mean, it was displaying a dark message, well, really a message that shouldn't be in the dark, about social climate that is happening. And it was short, just like Lecrae's track. It was short, it was right to the point, but unlike Lecrae's track, it was very peaceful in a sense. He was talking. Like Lecrae's track, he was yelling, and it was about him in his mind. But I see NoBIGDyl took a little different approach with it, but same kind of messaging. He, in his lyrics, he did have a shot at NoBIGDyl with the white blessings, which I thought was funny. When I heard that, I laughed. But he used another person's beat, so that's why I guess it was a freestyle. It was a secular beat, if I'm not mistaken. So can't even say it was his, so I won't even rate anything on the beat. I will leave it as that. But the track, for what it was, it did what it needed to do. It was probably him, pen and a pad, just thinking about what's going on, and he went straight off emotion and wrote what he felt. So what I rate this, musical wise, it was 3. I give it a 3. Because I'm not rating the beat or anything or the cadence. And NoBIGDyl has a way of slipping wordplay in there. He doesn't set up anything, it's just in there. So I rated a 3. Spiritual wise was a 1, because I don't really think it was that spiritual. So that's Sweet Dreams, Breathe Easy as a track. And then he dropped what I think was his single, Parabolic, ! And the beat was repetitive and basic. It didn't really switch up. It didn't really stand out. It was kind of basic, but it worked. It was what it needed to be. I kind of wanted a better beat selection if this was going to be your single, but for what it did, it worked. It worked. I'm not hating on it. It was just I thought it was going to come with a different type of beat, but hey, it hit. It was one of those that I can see you going with. You can't go wrong. Just say it wasn't a challenge. It was one of those, like, you're about to hit this beat, so you put that on, and that's what I'll say about that one. The lyrics were good. They had some word plays on there, like the one where he said he was walking on water and he's seeing SpongeBob and Sandy. He had some good wordplay in there. So I won't say it's basic. It was good. He did his thing on the lyrics. He had you thinking. A lot of NoBIGDyl is a lot of switch ups that you have to put together, which I like rappers like that. So I will say that the lyrics on this song was good. The God aspect of it, I think he used them for his word plays. And at surface level, if you listen to this, especially if you're an old head like me, if you listen to this song at surface level, you didn't really catch any God in it. Because the way he used God was as a diving board, in my opinion. Like, I use God to jump off of the next bar. It wasn't really God in me, and really it's about God, not about me. Because a lot of his lyrics were saying, I'm doing this and God got me here. Like even the lyric with the water, he says, I'm walking with God. I got that from the song. But then when you listen a little closer, you see where he's going with it, and you give him a little more grace. And that's what I did, because I went back and listened to it, and I was like, yeah, I can see it. I think what throws me off is he loves to mix secular with it. Sometimes I don't like the secular references. Like, I definitely can't stand the Biggie one that he put in there, the Illmatic one that he put in there, because I never like when Christian artists big up secular artists, especially if they got young people that listen to it. Because when young people listen to those Christian artists and they see them bigging up secular artists, it, to me, sends the wrong message. Especially Biggie and Illmatic. Lyrical as they are, music wise, they're great, but messaging wise, horrible. So I always have a problem with that. And I think that's what kind of threw me off. And so I had to go back and listen to it again. When I listened again, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing with it. I like it. I still do not respect the secular references in it, but it is what it is. He's a new guy. I'm an old head. It is what it is. So what I rated, musical wise, I rated a 3. Spiritual wise, I rated a 3. So in all, Sweet Dreams, Breathe Easy Freestyle, rate that a 3 altogether. Parabolic a 3 altogether. I definitely think you need to listen to both of them, even if you don't want to get into the whole social justice issue. You need to. I don't want people to be hiding in the shadows and not listening to both sides. I do wish somebody would make a message song where there's change and not just straight emotion going off of what you hate about it, what you see that's wrong, but also say, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we defund? Whatever your messaging is that you thought would change, like kind of put that in there, but sometimes it's asking for too much. So anyway, I do think you need to listen to these 2 songs. And always what I say is, this is just my opinion. You can hate it, you can love it, but I hope you like it. Talk to you later.